Welcome back to Immer Family Gaming, our series in Project Ozone 3. All right. I think my mic's still working, so yeah. So what are we gonna do right now? Well, I was looking at uh, the information on the next patch for updating this pack. And I noticed that this block, this barrel, anti-barrel, is getting removed. So I don't know what will happen to um, I don't know what will happen to whatever is in this. If it'll automatically just go away, or if it just means that I won't be able to make another one. I have to be honest, it hasn't really served a great purpose. So what I'll probably do is just put a trash can in there once I take this off, because this, I mean, the stuff that's going in here is not stuff I really wanted to keep anyway. Well, that's kind of good to have. So we've had some adventures that have been fun, but there's quests that I'd like to start working on. I really can't make a whole lot of progress on anything here yet. For to get more of those wither skulls, I could either go to the nether and try to get them myself, or we could put some of that witch water in this area, so that skeletons getting blown through the witch water will get turned into wither skeletons. We could do that also to force, to improve the chances of getting these wither skulls. But we're not getting a lot. I don't leave this running very much. But yeah. But I thought I'd look at some of the stuff that's here. This has been catching my eye a lot. So this is the Stygian anvil, and it's not really straightforward on how to get about this. So this stuff is asking for this Stygian iron ingot and iron block, which is a lot of ingots. But I was looking at, how are some ways to make this stuff? So then I thought, and look at this Stygian iron ore, and see here, 2 iron and netherrack and soul sand. Now that stuff I can get from the nether also. And a Yah hammer, yet another hammer. So let's look at that. And well, this is something I should be able to make here. So what do I need? We need a piece of flesh. We need 2 string. We need some bones. And let's see here. Here. All right. So we have the Yah hammer. And then we just need to find some Stygian iron blocks. The elevator still seems to be a little faster than just flying on my own. Let's see. I don't think I have anything in here for this. No. So let's see what we have up in here. So I have some netherrack. So let's grab a stack of that. And did I store any soul sand? That's bloodwood. Cobbled soulstone. It's not really what we're looking for. So yeah, it looks like we're going to be heading to the nether to get some soul sand. Oh, there's some. We'll get some of that. All right. And then we need iron. I should really probably smelt up some more iron. Do I have any iron ore here? Let's get some of this going. And that's going to make blocks. Good. And we can put some of this leather that leather gear away here. Just get out of the way. Put that away too. All right, so we have some iron. Now let's see about this Stygian stuff. So the Stygian ore, we put that there. All right, well, what if we, oh. Okay, and then what do we do for the iron block? Each one goes into there. Redstone, factorizer, alloy smelter is one. It doesn't look like it'll do anything in the smelter or in the tinkers. No, it doesn't look like that'll work there. How do you get that stuff? An iron mesh. Now you already have to have an anvil to make that, so need 1, 2, and then obsidian we have plenty of. So I just need to make 1, 2, 9 is 11. All right, so we need to make 11 of these. Okay. I might run out of iron before I get there. And 1 to grow on. All right, cool. So where did I move that? Okay. So if we drop all that in there, and while we're doing that, let's go ahead and grab there we go. We have 11. And we take this and we make our 1 block there, and then 2, 2. All right, and then I think I have some here. How many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. And we're gonna have to find a place where we're gonna put this anvil down. So where are we gonna put it? For now, I figure, yeah. Well, we'll just put it in the middle of this room for now because I really don't know what we're going to be using it for. So let's put this down. Doesn't seem to have a UI of any kind. So let's see what we get here. Keeps coming back to here. So I get this, claim that, all right, and then a Stygian die or a Woot Trent. Whoa. This is some kind of power stuff. That's Woot. And then this die, we can do mesh die. Okay, so it's something with Woot. So let's at Woot. All right. So die. Iron bars. A Stygian plate. We have to make more of those bars. Place it on. No. Oops. All right. So let's see if we can figure out what we're doing wrong here. So I have this information. So right click with die or ender shard to place it on the anvil. Drop other ingredients on the anvil and then hit with the hammer. Okay. So right clicking isn't doing anything for me. Oh, did that suck it up? Yeah. Alright, so let's move away from this. Until I figure out what it is we're doing here. So if this is here, and I have this here, nope, it's not doing anything. If I drop on here and then, ugh, crying out loud. Alright, so if I have this, so iron bars, will the iron bar work as a die? Where do I have iron bars? Did I put those downstairs too? It's possible. Yeah, I have one set of iron bars here. Let's go back up. So what if I right click this? Okay, so that works as the die. And then, nope, that just picked it right back up. So not right clicking. All right, so, or did you just drop it? Oh, where did I put my hammer? The anvil must be sitting on a magma block. Did I pick up magma blocks anywhere? Yeah. So, okay. Okay. This is actually kind of interesting. Let's put this up. And for now, we'll just put that here. Put that there. Okay. Back away. That made the thingy. Ha! Alright. Made the mesh die. What is the plate? So a stone slab plus another stage. Wow, boy, these are going to take a while. I could have been doing it that way. Let's see, what was the recipe again? Soul sand netherrack. Soul sand netherrack. Well, let's just go ahead and run through a bunch of this. And let's cook this stuff up. So, you notice it's faster using this iron chunk directly. But it's not any cheaper because if you smelt the iron chunk, it makes 2 bars in the smeltery anyway. So, all right. But it's definitely faster, and so we like that. I also need to keep replenishing my resources. Okay. So if we have, let me see, what was the other thing? We needed stone slab. Do we have stone slab there? We have one. So if I throw one there and I make another Stygian plate, this one, and then we take our hammer back. Whoa, whoa, Betsy. All right. So now we have 2 of the plates. And what's this one take? It takes a redstone. So let's go grab ourselves, click a little redstone there. And then we take this, and that goes there. I could easily put this down in the ground, but we'll make do with this here. What was that? Okay, so this and just for good measure. All right, and then we take one of these and we put that there, and then we plop that. And then this needs an ender shard, which is another quartz. Okay. Let's clear out some inventory. All right. Another quartz like that. And so we take another quartz, drop that on there, drop that on the floor apparently. Okay. And then we right click and we pick up our last one. Should give us a quest completion. Oh yeah. So we'll claim our AKs. What does the Ender Shard do? Ender Shard. Hit a mob with Shard to capture. Kill mobs to fully program. Shard must be in your hotbar. Can be cleared in the crafting table. No idea what that is. Alright, Ender Shard here. In this, I mean that, I guess that's a way to unprogram it. So Eye of Ender with an Ender Shard die, and that makes 3. Okay, so I think, let's see if we still have some Eye of Enders up here. Or Ender Pearl. Oh. Not Ender Pearl though, it has to be an Eye of Ender, right? Eye of Ender Blaze Powder. Alright, good. Glad I read that. So, make another Eye of Ender. And I suppose we hit this like that. And then we drop that there, and we hit that, and we get 1 Ender. Oh, there we go. There's the other ones. 1, 2. Only 2? Okay. Well, I mean, and I get my 3rd from that. Hit a mob with Shard to capture. Kill mobs to fully program. Yeah, I just don't know what that is. So, Woot multi. Oh my goodness. All right, this is definitely something I'm going to have to study up on. Okay, we have some of this stuff. Right click to change tiers, sneak right to change levels, layout. All right. Well, unfortunately, I am so new to this add-on that, ooh, what's this? A book and rotten flesh. All right, well, let's see if that book gives us any insight into what it is we're trying to do. So let's grab one of those. And then we come here and grab a book. Is there no... There we go. So grab a book and that and this. Okay, do these not stack? They don't stack. All right. So excellent, excellent, excellent. We can go to introduction. It's a big magic multi-block. You build structures, feed it lots of power, and it generates loot. Nice. Don't use Woot. Build a nice, safe, interesting, creative mob farm instead. All right. No need to get cheeky here. Is it a factory? Is it a farm? Can never decide. So expect both worlds and be used in this guide. Works with Sponge Forge. No idea what that is. Factory. How to build. Build a factory. You should create a factory layout block. Allow you to see in the world where the blocks need to go, as these can be large structures. Interesting. Ground, and it will display the factory layout. You can right click the cycle through different factory tiers. Validate it using the Yah hammer. Okay, so this is going to replace the mob farm I made. Whatever the intern is. Main factory structure, heart upgrades and mob controller live. Second is remote structure, which provides power, import and export of items and fluids. That's interesting. Yep. Okay. Thank goodness for pictures. Connection to the power cell. This looks interesting. So, yeah. So I'll mess with this off camera to figure out what I'm doing. And I imagine I don't need to build it down there. So this Woot block feature, we'll probably, I'll probably off camera drop this level down and then start figuring out our Woot block structure. And then I'll come back and explain once I figured it out. Hey, we discovered this piece on our, together. So yeah. Let me get on that. Bye-bye. Welcome back. So I did some research on this Woot mod, and I went ahead and picked up the anvil and the magma block from there and put it up here because I think we're going to need to build a structure around here that we'll have to end up powering. So yeah, let's see what we have here. If we look at our quest log, we need to make this Woot multiple. Oh, that's not a single block, is it? So this is a factory layout block. All right. So let's see if we can make that first, and then we'll see what we have in front of us. So right here, put @Woot factory layout. So we need a book, catalyzing gland, and a withered rib. So we already have some of that from our, so I have a book here, so we'll grab that. And by the way, if you're wondering how I keep doing that, it's just control right click and it sends one item into your inventory. Let's see, the catalyzing gland, looks like there's one there. Very good. And the wither rib right there. Okay, so we have what we need for that recipe. Okay, so let's see what we have to do with this. We're going to go up here. And so it says right click to change tiers, sneak right click to change levels. So maybe that means once you put it down. So, ooh. Okay. So that is, what level are we talking about here? So that's tier 2. Okay. So tier 2 Woot farm would be this big. tier 3 Woot farm gets this big. And then tier 4 will be quite large. Okay. So if we build all this here, you know, it'll kind of change the way we have our little setup in the middle, but that's fine. I can move that stuff pretty easily. So let's switch back to tier 1, and I'll share some info. Tier 1. So I'll share some info that I've gleaned. See, these are not actual blocks. So what this does is it shows us where we would need to put the blocks to make a Woot structure. Okay. So we're going to have to figure out what all these little boxes are. So I'm just holding shift and right clicking. And it seems to be changing different, you know, highlighting different things. All right, so if that's there, does it show up anything down below? No? Okay. So, ow, I stepped on that. So the different tiers, this block right here is one of these blocks is the heart. Let me see. It's a factory controller. So we have guide blocks, which are the blocks around the outside. So the factory heart is the main central part of it, and then the factory controller, I think, yeah, a factory controller is the part that actually determines what kind of mob is being spawned inside the Woot controller, inside the Woot farm. And so we're going to have to program this to get a certain type of mob. And you get that by grabbing one of the ender shards we made previously, and then we have to hit a mob and then kill the mob while this is still in our inventory in order to fully program it. And then we'll make a controller core, some factory base. Okay, so essentially, so that block is going to determine what type of mob this farm is building, and then or spawning and then killing automatically. And apparently it kills the mob before it actually pops into the world. So it's a lower lag mob farm setup than our traditional little farm. So another benefit of this, having aluminum on the indestructible pickaxe, is that it should allow for better recording out here with the lighting. Oh, he got me. Ooh, that's a creeper. I'll bet that was one of the changes. The mob spawning seems to have been turned up a little bit. Okay, so let's get one of these out here. I know I want to capture, I want to program I know I want to program one of these for those wither skeletons. So let's see about capturing one of those first, and then we'll figure out how to clean up some of the stuff. There you go. Come over here. I heard a spider, but there. Captured mob. Okay. Alright. Now let's see here. Is it programmed yet? Fully programmed. Alright, cool. So we have one with Ender Shard. Do we want to try to capture a ghast?